Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Good morning everybody, good morning and welcome to John on a Bike. Today I'm going to head out up towards, up Weardale. Long ride today, about 70, I think it's 76 miles altogether if I do the whole ride. I'll see if I do the whole ride because you just don't know what's going to happen to you. And the last time I went out, I got a puncture. It was close to near the end of the ride, but I called it quits because it was getting late, you know, the time of day was getting a bit late, the road's getting crazy busy with rush hour traffic. So you just don't know, do you? You don't know when what's going to happen. But I can't complain because this bike, the Canyon, it's been absolutely brilliant, this bike has. I've had this now, I think it's something like 5 years, I think. I'm guessing it's 5 years, and I've never had a puncture apart from that one I've just had, so I can't complain. Today I've got the bike all kitted out. I've got a new bag on here, if you can see just there, where my thumb's at. I've got that bag on. I've got 2 water bottles there, and I've put a pump on now as well. Got a little pump there, a little pump, which I've had to use recently, of course. I do have the CO2 canisters in my bag if I need them as well. But in here I've got a 3rd water bottle. Yeah, for a long ride I said to kid, I could do an extra bag for putting bits and bobs in, so I've used it for the extra water bottle because up here I've done this ride before and ran out of water. Yeah, I've got really low on water because there's some steep hills on this ride, on this route, and I had to stop at a coffee and get some water filled up, which they did, they were fine. But it's easy if you don't have to do that. But the downside is that of that having 3 water bottles, of course, the weight. It's quite a weight you carry around, 3 water bottles. It's typical really, isn't it? You're doing the hilliest course, hilliest route, some really big hills, and you've got the most weight because you've got more water bottles to do the route. Yeah, I need a support car. That's what I need, a support car with us to give us extra water bottles, or people stand side of the road. But yeah, so it should be good. The weather's good, as you can see. There's a few clouds around, but it's warm. It's about 22, 23 degrees already, and it's only like 11 o'clock. So the day when I had my puncture, I hurriedly put the wheel back on. It was okay, but the wheel was just slightly out of alignment for the gears, so it weren't sort of changing properly. So when I get home, I took the wheel back off again and just seated the wheel properly, and it was all working great, and it was fine today. Well, it is fine today. And I just realised coming down the hill and thinking, my brakes don't feel very good. I hadn't clicked the little lever over because I've still got rim brakes, good old rim brakes. And the little lever where you loosen the brakes off to get the wheel off, I didn't click the lever back over, so basically I had no rear back brake. And I came down a big hill as well. It's coming on this big hill, I'm thinking, God, my back brake's not very good. That's why. The back brake wasn't engaged properly. It's all fixed now though. It's all fixed. So it's a queer kind of day today with the weather. I don't know if you can see here, but it's sunny now, but it's been kind of cloudy and then sunny and then cloudy, but still very warm, very humid, as you probably see by the sweat I've got on. What's more worrying though is that I keep getting gusts of wind hitting us, and today is supposed to be calm, and up here where I'm going I don't want any wind because it's very exposed. That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good at all. So fingers crossed. So I've just come up the 7 Mile Road, what I call the 7 Mile Road, and I'm coming towards Wascally Way, which I quite often do on the mountain bike, obviously. I mean, you can do it on a gravel bike if you want to, but I do it on my mountain bike, and it's just in there. Wascally Way is just like running parallel with this in the moment, and actually cross over the track for Wascally Way just around this corner up here. Well, I should say Wascally Way crosses over the road actually, not the other way around. But we are going straight ahead up a beast of a bank. There's a way across over there. You can see the sign there for Wascally Way. So that's where you cross over to do Wascally Way, but we are going straight ahead. So I don't know if you can see, you probably can't on here because it's wide angle, but go down the bottom of this hill here and then up the other side, and there's a there's a road leads right the way up to the top, right the way to the top. There's a pub. Oh, it used to be a pub. I don't think actually it's a pub anymore now. Right at the very top there. So that's the hill I'm going up. I've been up it quite a few times now, but never gets any easier. It's a vicious hill. It doesn't look actually from this angle. It doesn't even look that steep, but it is. And it just kind of goes up and up and up and up. It's probably the worst hill of the day, I think, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's got to be. So I'm going to head up that way now, and I tell you, I look a lot sweatier when I see her at the top. I won't video going up because nobody wants to see me panting and puffing going up the hill, but yeah, I'll see you at the top. I'm a lot more tired than I am now. So yeah, I'm at the top and I'm tired. That's a tiring hill. It just goes on and on and on. It just goes up and then up again and up again. It's quite a hill. But when you're up here, look at the views. See for miles. Miles and miles and miles. Now I'm still actually finished climbing. There's more hills to go up yet, because if you see in the distance there, some cars. She's right on the hill there. We're going to the top of there. Right at the top of the hill in the distance. Still going up quite high, but you gradually climb up where that one's just brutal. So yeah, so I'm pleased that's done. So you can see on the profile there, the climbing profile, that bit at the bottom there, it's all checkered. That's the part I've done, and I've still got the rest of that part to do. Yep, just as I thought, windy up here. It's always windy up here. It's supposed to be like 4 or 5 miles an hour winds today. Certainly more than that. If you tell here by the grass blowing here, with a headwind as well. Know what you know when you go up a hill. I had a headwind on that back hill, that steep hill back there as well, which wasn't very nice. But it's warm and it's good to be out. Quite busy with cars a bit actually, more busy than normal. I suppose kids are off and there's a few walks up here which we're probably going to do. There you go, not a bad view is it? Not a bad view. Actually, I'll tell you a story when I was up here once. I came up that road back there, pedalled up there, and a bunch of German motorbikes went past. Thought nothing of it. And then, as I got up here, they were all parked up in this lay-by just there. They're all parked up in that lay-by. And just obviously stopped for a rest. But as I went past, they all came to the side of the road and went, respect, respect. And I was like, yeah. I felt so proud that day. So, that's the views you get. And we are turning off up here. We turn left if I remember, down that way. And then turn right a little bit further down. But as you can probably hear on the microphones, it's pretty windy. Got a wind straight in my face like I've had since I came up here. It's windier than what they said it was going to be, I tell you. Breathtaking in more ways than one. Breathtaking with the wind, breathtaking with the views. Just coming up there and I just went past an older couple back there and the guy was pointing at the road. I thought he was pointing at a bottle or something. Was it adder? Snake? Because we do have adders around here. But I was amazing. I never got my camera up quick enough. I don't think I tried the videos, but it was fast. It was fast. I went way onto the moors there, so I tried to get some. I don't know if I got any good shot or not. But yeah, amazing. Amazing. If I'd been a few seconds earlier, I would have seen it on the road. So yeah, watch out for snakes, folks. Yeah, watch out for snakes. Britain's only venomous snake, the adder. Just seen a bird of prey there as well. There it is there, look. Look how far you can see up here. You can see for absolutely miles, you can see forever. I think that's Scotland in the distance, I'm sure it is. Amazing, absolutely amazing. This is very pretty around here, isn't it? Very pretty. Now, if I remember right, I'll go down the bottom here somewhere, like a little dog leg, and back up that side somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where, unless that's the road there, maybe where that wall is, I don't know. There's a road on the other side which goes up, and then zigzags back up again, back up that way, as you can see here. That's the profile. I can't remember where the actual route is. Good job. It's good. It's a good job I've got my crew with us. Keep us right. I've only done this route a few times, so when I get around this part, other parts I know quite well, but around here I'm thinking, where's that again? Yeah, if you can, give way to tractors. Just had two tractors coming down here, and it's a narrow little road, and they're very grateful. Got a nice smile and a wave of both of them. But obviously they're trying to get the work done, aren't they? So yeah, I've come to the other side of the valley. That was over the other side there. Come round down where the houses are, and back down. I'm up here like a dog leg. It looks like people are off the grid over here. The turbines, look. Just past one further back down there as well. Further back down the hill. So I'm still climbing. As you can see, climbing the top here. Another hill, and then down the other side. I know down the other side is very, very steep. Very steep. Scary actually going down the other side. You feel like you're falling off the front of your seat. You're like pushing yourself back when you sit because it's so steep. So you don't slide off. But it takes you down to a lovely valley though. Very pretty valley. And then back up here another hill after that. Tell you what, mate, I don't like cattle grades. Do not like cattle grades. I've been over loads of them and I still hate them. Let's see what this one's like, shall we? Yeah, it was pretty bad. It's funny, isn't it, when you think about routes, when you're thinking in your mind where you're going, quite often you forget about half the hills. Half these hills around there I forgot about. I mean, they're not too bad, just steady away, but I remember the big ones, but I don't remember all these other ones like this one. Weird. Maybe your brain just blocks them all out there. So I've climbed to the top of that hill. Now heading down this road here, which is pretty steep. Make the way down there into the valley, and then up the valley, up that way. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful around here. Some brutal hills, mind. Some brutal hills. It's just all climbing everywhere you go, but the views when you're up here are spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. A few tropical fruit jellies before heading down there. I'm now down in the bottom of the valley, and before I start head back up again, but isn't it pretty down here? It's a lovely valley. It's very magical looking, I think, and it's never usually that busy. I shouldn't say that, but it's never a really busy road, this. All the times I've been up before anyway, well, twice I think I've done this route before, and both times it wasn't busy, so hopefully it won't be busy today, fingers crossed. But it's very, very pretty. But of course, I'm going to be climbing back up again. So this here is Grover Rake mine. Set of Grover Rake mine. Lead ore was mined here from the 17th century until near the end of the 19th century. Oh look, we're heading to Northumberland. Hey! I like that right up the hill there, it's fantastic. And like I said, very quiet. About 4 cars went past us all the way up it. I mean, it's a bit hard to do because I had the wind in my face. But now this is a bit frustrating because I've climbed all the way up there, but now I've got to go back down just for like half a mile into a village to climb back up again. There's no way around it. But you know, it's all part and parcel of the challenge, I suppose. You know, when you've just climbed up that far, you're thinking, oh yes, got the top, as you can see here. And then I go right the way back down again, it's in the profile, to go back up. Really another steep hill, so it is what it is though. It is what it is. Well, I'm nearly at the top of this one. Well, that's a brutal hill, that. That was my granny grade going up there, 90% of that. Whoa! Back at the top of another hill. So we live in Northumberland and back in the County Durham. That's the last biggest hill, I think. Back down in the valley now. I have a bit of a rest now for a while. Pedal back along the valley towards Durham area, and then I've got another hill as I come out the valley down that way, but it's not for a while yet, so I can have a rest. So I'm back down in the valley now, heading back down towards like Stanhope area and Walsingham, along them villages along the bottom of the valley. This is the route. This is the route I use when I'm doing my 100-mile ride. When I go up Austin and around that way, I come up this way. It's nice down here. It's nice. The only trouble is it gets spoilt by traffic. At the moment it's quiet because I'm further up the valley, but once you start heading further down the valley, it's busier and busier and busier. But I'll enjoy the quiet while it's here, eh? Yeah. Weather's still good, I'm feeling good. And yeah, it's nice to have the wind behind us, and it's nice to have no hills for a little while. No like substantial hills, that is, anyway. Well, just come through St John's Chapel there, and a lad just shouted at us, and we're a big crack on, one of my viewers. I'm not going to say his name because he might not want to mention his name. But really nice lad, you know who you are. Of course you can see your name, you can put the comments below, mate, if you want to. It was really nice to meet you. Thanks for having a bit crack on with us. It's nice to meet everybody, nice to have a bit chat with people, love it. If you see us out here on my bike, stop, give us a wave, have a bit talk to us. Love to meet you all. Fantastic, brilliant stuff. So I've done 75.2 miles, nearly home now. Short while ago, and 6,642 feet of climbing. It's been a good ride, very good ride. Excellent weather, a hard route, mind, definitely a hard ride. I knew it would be because obviously I've done it a couple of times before. It never gets much easier. It was nice to meet a viewer from the channel and see if I can see your names, you know who you are. It was lovely to meet you, and it's been a cracking day, lovely weather, and a little bit windy on the tops, but not too bad. But as always, thank you very much for joining us. Take care of yourselves out there. I'll see you all later. See you later. Bye bye.